Hi, friends. Hey, I'm Amy Michelle, and I have a passion for providing health, help, hope, healing, and happiness to all my friends. If you don't know me, I have a passion for metabolic health resets and metabolic healing, and helping people make their health habits happy. I am just sharing that with you in case you don't know me because I'm hoping to call on all diabetics. All diabetics, please listen to this, or if you aren't one, share with someone who is. I'm just giddy because I'm about to share with you a story that is so profound and so predictable and so ridiculous. I just love it. This is a story of reversing, not repeating diabetes generationally, starting with one person. And this is a story of mastering blood sugar, not managing blood sugar versus managing blood sugar. So I met a guy, a gentleman, quite a while ago. We've been friends on Facebook, and I met him at a talk that I had done on health and well-being years ago, probably 7, 8 years ago. We started working with him. He had been very, very, very sick. And if you know him, I'm going to tag Carrie and put him out here because he is totally willing to share this healing. He is so just as giddy as I am. And we've been working together since the end of January, beginning in middle of January. And what we did was we decided he had been very sick. And if you know him, you know that he had been, some of his issues that he was having with the severe diabetes. And we started working together end of the month, and we got him on a metabolic reset, right? A do-it-yourself at home metabolic reset strategy. All right, he needed some. When we talked, he needed structure, he needed strategy, he needed ideas, he needed support, he needed simplicity, and he needed convenience. Single gentleman trying to be active in volunteer work and community and with friends and family. So, like all of us, he needed all of those things, and so we talked about what things he could do at home just to tweak. One of the first things we did to just get him one step at it, one step forward, right? Because you got to have some wins that come under your belt before you can really feel like you're getting somewhere. But we got him one of these body composition scanners. I don't know if you guys have one of these yet, but this one is just coming out of the box right now. This is mine. I've had since December. And as I was traveling abroad and then in parent care land when I got home with issues, I'm just getting this out of the cellophane. I'm preparing to get on it tomorrow. But we got him one of these, and we started looking at the facts behind his health and well-being, not just his weight, looking at percent body fat, visceral fat, percent fat mass, subcutaneous fat, body water, muscle mass, and metabolic age. And he has been looking at all of these numbers, and while he was initially devastated by what he saw, I will tell you, within the last, like I say, 6 weeks or so, what we have uncovered has been just nothing short of miraculous. We made some tweaks in what he was eating, how he was eating it, when he was eating it, what he was choosing at the grocery store, portion sizes, and making sure that we had control on his hydration. So I made some simple shifts in thinking and in structure and strategy for his day with his nutrition to help him control his blood sugar. What he was doing was eating very, very sporadically, and his blood sugar was going up and down like a big roller coaster. And we helped him get a little baby roller coaster with his blood sugar. If you have one of those continuous glucose monitors now, a lot of people are having these. They can watch and see, is their blood sugar in the zone. So we got him started on some things, and I will tell you, good news. This is just beyond belief. In a very short period of time, he is down 8 units of insulin. He's down half, 50% of his hemalog before his meals, 50% from 20 to 10. Down 8 units of insulin, 15 pounds, and his subcutaneous fat number was down 2 points already, and his visceral fat number was down 1 point already, and his body fat percentage was down 2% already in just a very short period of time. And is absolutely fantastic. His energy is through the roof. He's thrilled because he's now not just buying the box stuff you throw in the microwave and eat for convenience foods, but he's actually cooking some real meat, some real protein, eating some real vegetables, feeling a ton better. His blood work, his doctor visit was last week. His doctor was shocked. The blood work was amazing. The cholesterol was down. The A1C was down. The blood pressure was down. All the things are down. They're better. So the doctor is shocked and he is thrilled. And did I say his energy is through the roof? Yeah, pretty much. So watch out for Carrie, guys, because he is coming, and he gave up his soda addiction. He kind of fell off the wagon, truth be told, a little bit on that. And the new body composition scan actually showed him what happens when he drinks the soda. So it was a wonderful experiment for him to see as he went back to choosing some of those sodas and things he had been for a short period of time. Nonetheless, he's hugely forward from where he was before, and I'm just celebrating with him tonight. And I will come somehow. Well, I couldn't tell the story with a picture. I couldn't tell this by just putting up a photo or numbers. I had to share my enthusiasm about this because I'll tell you what, there is so much myth about diabetes. It's time to break this generational cycle. I'm working with a young woman who has a daughter who's only 10 years old, who is on the verge of becoming diabetic, who's 10 years old. And she's on the verge of type 2 diabetes. It's time that we get control, master the blood sugar. Don't be managing it. If you are sick to death, if you're out there sick to death of managing diabetes, managing your blood sugar, managing it, there is a way, predictably, safely, scientifically, and very, very simply and conveniently science proves this, clinically proven approaches to literally reversing that blood sugar problem and getting it calmed down and healing your body in the process. So please, if you're sick to death of managing, now let me tell you, I can tell someone what to do all day long, and I can tell you exactly how to do it. And I've been witnessing this for over 8 years since I've been a metabolic reset coach. And I've been witnessing this myself, that not everyone's ready to do it. Not everyone's ready to manage it on their own. Not everyone's ready. Some people just want to continue to take the medications and manage it. They don't want to master it, rather. So if you're ready to master it and stop managing, right, just with medications, and manage it with and learn to master it with your lifestyle. Let's do this thing. I mean, decide, who are you going to be? You're going to manage it, or are you going to master it? Because where there's a will, there's a way, and we got the way. It is not rocket science. We just need to walk this way. So please, if you are out there just dying for a way, going to bed at night crying for a way to reverse all the disease, the blood sugar, the A1C, the cholesterol, the blood pressure, the waist circumference, the insulin resistance, the fatty liver, please just reach out. I'm just adamant about this and giddy about telling this story. So thank you, Carrie, for letting me share your story. And please share this story out loud and proud with all of your friends too. I will put in Carrie's picture just in the short period of time in the comments. I will put in a metabolic health assessment that you can take just to see where you're at. What stage are you in metabolic health? Are you in early, middle, or later stages? I'll put that in the comments so that you can kind of do a little self-assessment and see, am I really one of those people that's ready to master it versus manage it? So it's a choice, and I'm giving you this choice, and I'm just telling you, please, I'm begging you not to give up on yourself, not to give up on it, and just to come to that next doctor appointment and just be given more medications upon more medications. The diabetes situation is serious. It's affecting our children now, and we can see that that is not getting better anytime soon. The trajectory is really high in our country, and it's getting worse every day. So be the leader, lead the next generation to optimal health and well-being, and let us live a healthy lifestyle, one healthy habit at a time, one small step. Don't be scared. We start with one little thing at a time. We cannot do it all, and we will walk together and do it holding hands. So I look forward to hearing from you. And if you are brave enough to check out your metabolic health and do your evaluation and quiz to see where you're at, I encourage you. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Right? Be healthy, be happy, be safe and be sane, and be in touch. Look forward to talking to you soon.